Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Mr. Anshul. Good evening. I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm fine too. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Divyam.
Okay. So, yeah, tell me.
First of all, it was very difficult to be connected with you.
Yes, I hear that a lot.
Yep.
People do like booking sessions with me. I know of that. So, are you excited about today's session?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Okay.
You know,
Have you?
this is my second last session of the total package I
Subscription?
got. Yeah,
Yeah.
subscription I got. So I was just searching out for the tutors to book my week last session, and casually I went through this timing. I generally don't go to this timing, but I fortunately I had to be connected with you. That's why I went to this session and I got your name there. Then I thought that this person is available in the night only, or is he pre-booked in advance, or is he available on this timing only. Then I thought that on 14th I should give a chance. I must talk to you.
Thank you so much for that. You're trying to say that this session was fate. It was supposed to happen. Destiny, fate. Is that what
Yes,
you're saying?
yes. Fortunate I was.
Okay, you were very fortunate. Okay, so I do take sessions only at night
Okay,
because I do have a full-time job, so I am unable to take sessions during the day. But
okay,
when I do get some time in the evening, I do take sessions.
okay. So, are you an employee with this Clapingo?
As a speaker, I'm working part-time. Yes,
Okay. So
this
you
is
you
more
have
like a
worked.
freelance or part-time job.
I got it. I got it. I'm asking that you, as an employee, you are working with Clapingo or any some other company.
Yeah, full-time also I'm working at Clapping only.
Okay, okay. As an employee to management part, all these.
Yes, I help them with a lot of things. Yes,
So where is the company based?
it's a digital company. We don't have an office
No physical office. So all the employees are working from their parent location.
from their respective homes. Yes.
Wow, great.
Yeah, I think nowadays, with the pandemic, the times are changing and everyone's business structure and business model also changes. And I personally am very um, grateful that, we have an opportunity to work from the comfort of our own home. I
Yeah,
hate I
that's
hate
true.
traveling, trust me. So when this happens, I'm very happy.
Even I work at my home too,
Okay, that's
and
great. So what do you do?
I
Can I
have been
ask you?
working. Yeah, actually, I started my career as a website designer,
Mhm.
and nowadays I'm a website designer as well as a YouTuber, as well as I make videos for YouTube.
That's great. So, tell me, what is the difference between web designing and being a content creator in terms of skills? What is the difference?
Basically, when we are into the designing only, okay, we work on the command of need, whatever
Mhm.
the client needs. Okay, like you are my client. Okay, I I get a project for website designing. You will tell me I want this is the content, this is the sample idea.
These
Then
are the
I have
features
to
that I need.
convert that idea into creativity. The creativity will be mine, but idea behind will be yours.
Mhm.
You'll be giving me idea I am not having. But in content creator, we have to do all things.
As a
Like
content creator.
yes, as a content creator, I have to do all the things. I have to search out the what should be good for my audience, what should not be. How can I hold them on my social media or digital profile for a longer period? So
Oh, you
everything.
mean how can I keep them engaged? That's what you're trying to say.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
That's the
so
most important part. And whatever I have heard, I have learned in the internet marketing, the primary 10 seconds, whether you are talking about a YouTube video or a web page, primary initial 10 seconds matters a lot.
it's the most important because if you can't grab their attention and make them want to stay, they will just swipe you or they will just skip
Yeah,
to the next video, and
yeah,
it's really
yeah,
important.
yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Hooking them up 10 seconds are most crucial time.
The first
When I
10 seconds.
see my YouTube analytics, I find that a lot of people leave before 5 seconds even. A lot of people.
It's true. I think that is what the world has come down to, because there are so many content creators and there are so many things, so many options people have. Like
Right.
someone from my generation, like I know a lot of my friends who have not switched on the TV in over 2, 3 years, right? Because they just know that why should I switch on the TV when I can watch anything I want, anytime I want? I can pause it, I can rewind it, I could literally save it in my phone and watch it when there's no internet. Why should I stick in front of the TV and just let's say I want to watch a show. I'm not going to sit there from 10 o'clock to 10:30 in the at night because I have other things to do. I will
Yeah.
finish my work and maybe at 2 o'clock at night when I have the time, I'll watch my show. Right. So the
Correct.
convenience and the fact that everything is now mobile is really important. And as content
Important.
creators, that is one problem we have to deal with as
We have to deal with.
yeah.
Correct.
And
Correct. Correct.
I
And
wish people knew how difficult it was to actually do all this.
yeah, actually, people they think on their own level. Okay, they do not think that how much effort a content creator is putting.
Content creator.
Content creator.
Yeah.
Actually, I speak a little bit American, so content creator.
Well, yes, but the difference is in the word's meaning. So content and content are two different words.
I said content.
I know, I know. Yeah, I know you're trying to say that because of your pronunciation, it sounded like content,
Huh.
but I'm just,
Content.
yeah,
Content. Content.
yes,
I am
yes,
aware. Content means happy, and content
yes,
means matter.
yes.
There are a lot of difficult. There are a lot of words which are having same spelling and
It can be some quite
different,
confusing
different meaning,
sometimes.
different
In
meanings. Desert and desert.
exactly, yeah,
So same spelling but different pronunciation.
true.
And one a lot of words are there. If we are gonna discuss here, then it would be a long session.
Yeah, for sure. So today we're talking about the future, but I don't feel like you're interested about the topic, are you?
We can talk freely, whatever we like
Okay.
to. You
So tell
say,
me,
I
do you
say.
have any questions for me? Do you want to talk about something in particular?
Not exactly. Let's discuss freely. Whatever goes on, whatever goes on. Let's see. Just tell me
Sure.
something about you. When did you start with Clapingo? How Clapingo started? Who is the think tank of this Clapingo?
Clapingo was founded in December 2019.
Okay,
Okay. And I have been working here since May or June of 2020. I'm not really sure which month.
after pandemic you started working here.
Not after, like mid-pandemic. Because
It,
March, the pandemic started in March, right? So March, April, May, June. So May or June, somewhere there,
okay,
right? So I started working at Clapingo around that time. And I don't really know who the founder is. Okay. Uh, but there is only one founder. That's all I can tell you right now.
okay,
Okay. So we're all part of the team. And we have, I think, if I'm not wrong, we have over 100, speakers on our platform now.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm loving the fact that we are growing so fast. I know because I can
Yeah,
see new faces every day, all the learners that
right, right,
come.
right. Whenever I try to find out to book a session, every time I find new faces.
Exactly, because I think most of our speakers are running at capacity. Like all the time that they give, they're always booked. As
Right,
at least to my knowledge, I don't know if that is
right, right.
true, but at least to my knowledge.
So what's the process to be part of this Clapingo as a speaker?
As a speaker, so this is the process I went through. You can visit the website if you want to go through the process. On the
Okay,
website, there is a Teach with Us page. Okay,
okay,
home, Teach with Us. There's pricing and contact. I think pricing and
and
contact are there on every website. So you can go to Teach with Us, and on Teach with Us, there is a description about the job, what you should expect to do as a speaker on Clapingo, and then there is an apply button. When you press that button, it will take you to a Google form.
okay,
Okay. So the Google form is an application where they'll ask you a couple of questions to find out a little bit about you, to see what kind of experience you have. All right. Obviously, to be a speaker, you don't need to be a teacher or you don't need to have any sort of experience. Even college freshers can, apply to do this, as long as your English conversation skills are good, your
Good.
grammar is good, right?
Right. Right.
um, and your presentation, obviously, that matters because it's a business
That
at the end of the
matters.
day.
That's matter.
Right?
That matters a lot.
So yeah. Yeah, and then I think there's a form, and you can check out the form. I would highly recommend you to read the form before you start filling it, because there are lots of
Okay.
questions.
There are lots of information.
Yeah. So this happened with me because I started filling the form, and then I reached to a point where they asked me to shoot a video, and I was not
Okay.
free to shoot a video at that time. So I said, fine, I'll refill the form later again. That's why I'm recommending you, if you're willing, if you're planning to fill the form, read the full form first and then start filling it. Okay.
Got it.
So you
Got
can
it.
prepare. So you don't have to waste time. You can prepare for it.
Right. 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 Right.
And then
Well,
obviously the team will see your application, and I received my offer letter in about, I think, 10 or 14 working days. So
okay.
once you get the offer letter, there's a training session, and once the
Okay.
training session is done, they will activate your account.
So training will also be online.
Yes, definitely. It's on
Okay.
Zoom only.
Yeah. Okay. Is it for 1 day or more?
It's, I think, a 2-day training,
2 days.
because
Okay.
I got onboarded a year ago, so I don't really know now what's going on.
As you just mentioned, I got on board. So I like to tell you a joke on this, a real incident that happened with me.
Mm-hmm.
As you said, in December 2020, not the 2019, the Clapingo started. Okay, in December 2019, I joined a company which is in the English communication, and they hire teachers and they send them into the schools to teach to students English as a subject of English communication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I was in training over there, and one tutor came. He was he joined just before 15 days or 1 month to me. So I said, we are about to be on board. We will be on board very soon. And literally, he did not know the meaning of that idiom, and he thought I'm talking about the board and chalk of school.
See, that happens because, as Indians,
Right,
we don't see English we don't speak English every
right,
day, or we don't talk to people every day.
right.
But
He was quite new, and he was just a starter. I think 20 years of age he was in. So it is possible. I'm just giving you an idea. Look, sometimes people, what they do, they don't know, but they try to fill up, and
yeah,
that is little bit awkward. I feel so. Like,
that's
if
true.
I don't know anything, I'm ready to accept, yes, this part I don't know. But when I try to fill up that with wrong things, that creates some kind of awkwardness. I feel that.
That's
So he said,
true. Yeah,
no, no,
I
no, no,
think
there will be no board and choke. You will have to teach through notes.
I can understand. I think that happens because us as Indians, in our culture, it is frowned upon if you don't know something. People judge you that how can you not know this,
Right,
So
right,
as kids, even our parents go through this, and this is very, very, it's not in our control. It's just built into our DNA, because since we were young, we were told this is how things work. So it becomes really problematic, because at least with me, it happened that my ego would hurt a lot if I was to admit that, oh no, I don't know this. But once I grew up, I got a little more mature, I realized that I'm doing myself more harm by trying to make up a story, or try to, pretend that I know something,
right,
right? Because, like, let's say your boss gives you a job, and then they say some sort of words that you don't understand. Our first instinct is, no, 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 I shouldn't say anything to the boss, or I shouldn't ask him anything, because he'll think I'm stupid, because he'll think I can't do the job, and then he'll give it to someone else, and then someone else will get the promotion. But when I started realizing that, not that this happened with me, but generally I started realizing that in this situation, it's possible that you make a bigger mistake and eventually get fired, or like hurt
right,
a client financially, or hurt their reputation. That is much worse than you asking the question like, boss, I don't understand this, could you please explain it to me in simple English, or could you please try to just rephrase a sentence. That
right,
is much more easier, because at least the boss knows that you're willing to do whatever it takes to make
right,
sure that the project is done, or the task is completed as intended, right?
Correct. Absolutely correct.
Yeah. So I think people need to know
I would.
this, understand this more. Yeah.
Okay. I think our session is about to cut off.
We have 3 minutes.
So,
Yes.
before that, I would like to make a suggestion here. If you are a part of app, there should be a timing. The time in this much time is remaining. It should be mentioned here. If it is possible, you can tell them that this feature should be added. You know,
Yes. So the thing is, this is not our video platform. This is Zoom,
yeah,
right? So we can change things on our app because that is made by us. We can change things on the website because that is made by us. But the website and the app have a third party app. This is third party integration, right?
right. It's
So
a Zoom.
I think you're in website development, so I can use some terms.
Yeah,
To
the
overlay
API
a clock,
through API we can do
exactly.
certain things.
I don't know how the technical things work, but I assume or I think that layering that API with our own clock, or like what you're basically, you're saying 3 minutes left, 10 seconds left,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Absolutely.
understand that, and trust me, I would love that more than anyone else because I keep talking, and if I had a reminder, then it would be much better. But I think what the reason they've not put it is because we have a clock, like on our phones, on our laptops, is always a clock, right? So as soon as it hits 58, at least in my case, what I do is I start giving the feedback. So I'm like, no, 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 we need to stop talking. I mean, we need to stop about the topic, and I need to give you this feedback before the session ends,
Right,
right?
right, right, right.
So that, at least that is what I've been used to now, till now. But if they
But
do come up with this, sorry,
everybody's not with that kind of now. In
obviously,
my
as a
all
client,
sessions,
you're not used to it. Yes, I
yeah,
understand.
in my all sessions, I cut off just instant without saying even bye bye.
Yes, so I will forward this to the team. I'm sure they'll do whatever they can.
Yeah,
And thank you so
if
much for the
possible,
suggestion.
that's a great thing. We can have idea that yeah, this much time is remaining. And one important question that I have in my mind to ask, and I was thinking that I will ask it at the last of the meeting, and I certain immediately I got to know that oh, session is cut off. So
Okay, so
now I don't.
now I know we have about 20, 30 seconds left. So what
Okay,
we'll do is we'll start saying our byes right now.
right.
So you don't feel, so you get your closure of the session, okay?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay,
it
so
is
Mr. Anshul,
yeah, one less than 1 minute is remaining.
20
Right.
seconds, yes. So
Yeah.
Mr. Anshul, it was so nice talking to you. It was very refreshing. You have a really great perspective on, life and business. And I would love to have another session with you if you are continuing. Okay.